You know, this comes up all the time. Comes up all the time. Bob in Kentucky sent me this tonight. Comes up all the time. On Monday, at the Republic, Missouri School Board meeting, 4 Republic school board members reviewed a 4-year-old complaint that 3 books are inappropriate reading material for high school children. Children? Use the word children. I don't know. Do you? I know that high school seniors who are 18 can vote. They can serve in the military. I don't know. Maybe they are children. Okay. Reading material for high school children, inappropriate. In a 4-0 vote, the members decided to axe 2 of the 3 books in the high school curriculum and the library shelves. And the 2 books are 20 Boy Summer by Sarah Ockler, never heard of it, and Slaughterhouse 5 by Kurt Vonnegut. Speak by Laurie Anderson. The singer? Laurie Halse Anderson. Must be not Laurie Anderson. Speak was spared. The resident who filed the original complaint targeted these 3 books because they teach principles contrary to the Bible. Wesley Scroggins, a Republic resident, challenged the use of the books and lesson plans in Republic schools, arguing they teach principles contrary to the Bible. Scroggins, who didn't attend the board meeting, said, quote, "I congratulate them for doing what's right and removing the 2 books. It's unfortunate they chose to keep the other book." End quote. Speak is an award-winning novel that describes a high school date rape victim's personal struggles. This novel was approved because, as school superintendent Vern Miner said, only 1 page is used to, quote, tastefully, not graphically, describe the rape. How do you describe a rape tastefully? Jesus Christ. Describe the rape, and there were only 3 instances of profanity. Sons of bitches ought to listen to this program one night. Just one night. 20 Boy Summer, a book about a young girl who struggles with loving another after her boyfriend suddenly dies, apparently focused too much on, quote, sensationalizing sexual promiscuity, end quote, and features, quote, questionable language, drunkenness, lying to parents, and a lack of remorse, end quote. Sounds like Huckleberry Finn. Miner, the school principal, said, or the school superintendent said, if the book had ended on a different note, I might have thought differently, end quote. And as for the modern classic Slaughterhouse 5, of course, this book is no stranger to censorship. Jesus, every time you turn around, some group of half-witted jackasses is trying to ban it, and usually successfully. What a bunch of sons of bitches. I swear, you people who ban books, just take your little Vern or your little Johnny or your little Mary and gouge their eyes out so that they can't read this kind of stuff, but other people may. How's that? Doesn't the Bible tell you to do that? No, the Bible tells you to kill your children if they misbehave. Do you do that? Do you do that, Mr. Wesley Scroggins? You know, the Bible will tell you. Has your child never, the one that you are representing getting these books banned, has your child never disobeyed you? Well, you hypocritical son of a bitch, why didn't you take your child in the backyard and cut his head off? That's what the Bible tells you to do. Kill your own child. But never mind. As far as Slaughterhouse 5, the book is no stranger to censorship. One of the first literary acknowledgments that homosexual men, or fairies, as they're referred to in the novel, were victims in the Holocaust. School classrooms and libraries frequently ban the book for its use of profanity and depictions of sex. Too much sex. The Supreme Court actually considered the First Amendment implications of the removal of this book, among others, from libraries in the 1982 case, Island Tree School District versus Pico, the court's plurality concluded that local school boards may not remove books from school library shelves simply because they dislike the ideas contained in those books and seek but a removal to prescribe what shall be orthodox in politics, prescribe what shall be orthodox in politics, nationalism, religion, or other matters of opinion, end quote. That's what the Supreme Court said way back in the Dark Ages, 1982, before Supreme Court members became fully aware of the subversiveness of literature. Oh, my God. And before the Christian right just said, hey, that book has the word penis in it. The school superintendent's reason for banning Slaughterhouse-Five, quote, the language is just really, really intense. I don't think it has any place in high school. I'm not saying it's a bad book, end quote. Well, the books will be removed. This is all from Think Progress, by the way. Tanya Somanader had this at Think Progress. So the books will be removed from the curriculum and the library. Students desiring to read these books can get parent permission to use them for a school project. If the parent thinks the books are age appropriate, then we'll let the parent make the call, Superintendent Minor said. It's important to know that out of the 4 school board members, only 1 has actually read all 3 books. Bob in Kentucky. And when he sent this in, he said, good thing that I have all of Vonnegut's books on my book e-reader, or my Nook e-reader. I will still be able to pollute my grandchildren's minds with this evil literature, as long as the batteries work. Oh, God. No, I won't. You know, church was last night. I'm not going to get into it again. I'm not going to get into it again. It's just every time I see that a book like Slaughterhouse-Five, I frankly do not know the other 2 books. See, if I were on the school board, I would be one of the school board members who had only read 1. Of course, my vote would have been, well, you know what my vote would have been. To summarily execute the person who brought the complaint. That's what my vote would have been. You know, take him out behind the school and shoot him! We'll be right back.